So that is the 10-minute speaking for today. And the reason why I start this one before I do about the the 40 maybe 50 minutes 40 or 50 minutes speaking. The main reason is that actually I'm too lazy to do this to do the 4 minutes, the 40 or the 50 minutes speaking in the afternoon. So I just put it back. But yeah, I'm working my best. You know what? I believe that this one can record myself while I'm doing with this one. The main reason that it can work this really good is mainly because I just turn off the I just turn off that. But yeah, just let me check it if it is good. So I'm gonna turn off before. So I'm gonna turn it off before I can do anything else. So let's get started with the 10-minute speaking. 10 minutes is good. Having goal is good. But sooner or later, there's come a time when you must act. Your mouth is not a tool for distributing excuses. For the worst phrase to creative words, you got to see it to believe it. It's a phrase created by cynical people with small mind. That have not got any hope. That thing can get better. Can you imagine what would be like if everyone believed that it was true? We had no cars, no planes, no light in the dark. We never have computers or mobile phones. We never climb mountains, break records, or go to the moon. I used to believe this rubbish. Nothing can be achieved until first it's believed. You got to understand that at some point, life's going to throw you a curveball. There's no getting around that. Is there something that you want to do with your life? That thing deep inside you, that whispers day and night. It will always just be an idea until you choose to believe it's possible. You have to believe so much and you already think like it's happened. You have to work like it's there, talk like it's there, believe it's there. Dreams without action. That's a path to delusion. The only way you can measure, the only way you can turn a corner in your life is to earn your smile. In other words, everything in your life is your fault. If you don't, you will only underperform all your life because of these excuses. The reason most people don't take action is simple. The only way to overcome this, when someone says no, I say next. Yes, I might get upset. Yes, I might be frustrated. Yes, I might be disappointed. But I'm not gonna sit there in my emotions. I'm not gonna sit there and have a pity party. I'm gonna go harder. What they say, I'm not gonna sit there and have a pity party. I'm going to go harder. I'm gonna show off my destiny, just like I was gonna show off my past. Whatever happens in my life, it's up to me. But if I succeed, I take credit. If I fail, I take credit. My life is my fault. Every morning, when my friend, can you recite to yourself? I mean, it's my fault. My friend, can you recite that yourself? I'm in control of my destiny. Just like I was in control of my past. Whatever happens in my life is up to me. If I succeed, I take credit. If I fail, I take credit. My life is my fault. Stop making excuses. And after it, where you're right now, repeat after me. I am in control of my destiny. People sit around and they focus on all the bad that might happen to them if they try to act. Then they completely forget about that will happen if they don't. So think about it right now. Let's think of some things that might happen if you try to do the thing that you've been waiting to do for years. Okay, well, it might not work for the first time. It might not be as easy as you thought. People are going to think you're mad. They're going to look at you and think you're insane. They're going to tell you, like, it ain't possible, it's risky, you shouldn't do it. Be careful, stick to what you do, stick to what you do. Fuck that. Follow your dream. People have to see to believe it. But you need to believe it to see it. Amazing things happen when you believe to have something. Your brain actually goes out to make it happen. Start to notice little stop opportunities that you will have to delete it. Because it knows it's not a job to do. Because you want we keep taking action in spite of all this stuff that might happen. Guess what? Sooner or later, you're gonna just start winning. Remember, there's ain't no such a thing as failure, baby. Only feedback. So to make yourself take action, you gotta make a decision. And that decision has to be final. People take action and get done when they have had enough. They decide and they say, that's it, I'm done, no more. You're either moving forward or standing still. The choice is yours. Decide. And it's social media to what to live in today. It's so easy to lose your way. I look around, there's so many people today, and you can see that you don't know who they are. It's easy to see the life we live in today through some Snapchat filters. To look around everybody else and say, that's what life looks like. That life looks perfect. I want to be just like that. So you go around and start acting like other people, doing what other people do, taking a selfie in front of an expensive car, put a million filters on the pictures and upload it to Instagram to tell them this is who I am. The problem is, if behind closed doors, they know that it's not who they are. They have lost wandering around in the light that they created. And the only thing to keep the lights going is more light, more pictures, more filters. Until one day they look around and realize that until they have for themselves along the way. They have no idea who they are, or could be, because they've been trying so for a long time to be someone else. I think the greatest, most influential people in history deep down are the way that they are because of both everything else. They were themselves. No one else. There wasn't like someone else or even compared to anyone else. You have to follow your heart. You have to be you. You have to make your choice based on your principle and beliefs and don't let outside focus or influence dictate your decision. I believe it's our decision to make not who we are, and more importantly, who we could be. So you go through life and always making your decisions based on someone else and what they might think, you may never truly find yourself. Or won't come down how much you care about what other people think. It's a scary thing in the world that we live today to be yourself. So much fake perfection out there in social media, but I'll tell you this. If also be the best feeling in words when you go through life knowing you and what other people make you, but yourself. It's liberating. There's a freedom in it. So stop hiding and be yourself. The main reason people's outlook on the world is so negative is because of what they have been focusing on. Where focus on goes, the energy flows, baby. And I tell you this, if you spend all your time focusing on problems in the world, on the problems in your life, you aren't going to be happy. It's easy in the world to live today to be consumed by all the media to feel negativity in the world. You can turn on the TV without seeing some negative story or the bad. Everyone has problems. Everyone has going on in their life. But the difference between the people who they are happy and the people that aren't is that the people that are happy choose to focus on the solutions to the problems they face, rather than the problems themselves. You always have a choice. You can decide to focus on or decide to look for the solution. It's about perspective. Constantly tell yourself how much worse things could be, and you can actually be thankful for the way you got things at the moment. Your world and your life can truly be anything you make it, but you gotta make it. This ain't some motivational, inspirational ball. This is the truth. You can be who you want to be. You can do what you want to do. See what you want to see. It's all in your power, and no one else is. But you gotta believe it. You can either be a victim of your life or the master of it, but the choice is always yours. What's your excuse today? You don't have enough time? You don't have enough sleep, energy? You don't have enough money? You're too tired? You didn't get enough sleep? Is that what's really stopping you? Or is it what's stopping you? It's you. All the excuses only start with one person, and that's you. And that's you. Stop lying to yourself. Stop making excuses for why you can't do it. No one else gives you a fuck up. Get off your arm and get to work. You want to take a look at other people and what they got and get jealous and say they've only got this because of this and that, or is it for them to because of what this and that? What you ask up, it's go time, baby. What you ask up, it's time to stop making excuses. It's time to start taking advantages of the world we live today. Or all the this are staring you in the face, staring you in. You do have the time. You do have the money. You do have the energy. You just need to decide. Decide what you want fast enough and admit the truth, which is nothing. Nothing in this world is free. Nothing is easy. Anything worth having is hard to get. Admit that you can have anything you want, but it's going to be hard work. Admit that you are the only reason you are where you are, and you are the only reason you are where you want to be. Admit, take responsibility, and accept it. Because until you stop making your excuses, you will never get what you want. Now it's time. Now is the moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right here, right now. Stop making excuses and start making some changes. Alright, so this is the end of the 10 minutes speaking right now. Bye guys.